1999 Honda XR600r, basically all stock. Bike was truly a barn find. Oh, and it's not stock. I've made it street legal, so it isn't stock. But you can see there's a horn added, rear view mirrors, and of course the headlight. It's got a high-low beam, and I've got some gauges there. But I got it going. Got it made into street legal, and got it inspected, and I even got it titled as a street legal bike. When you find these things sitting in a barn, like this literally was sitting in a barn. The owner passed away, but he used to ride it to go check on his pivot sprinklers. He was a farmer. When I found it, it was been sitting in the barn, hadn't been started for 10 years. Had to obviously clean out the carb because there was some gas left in the carb. So cleaned out the carb and did a few other things here and there. Kicked it over and it started. Good little bike. Too bad it doesn't have electric start. The older I get, the more electric starts are meaningful. It seems like I can walk at 2 miles an hour and I can throw out my back. I guess that's because of age. It's got a unique starting procedure. You pull in the compression release and kick it about 3-4 times. Then you let compression release go. And then you bring the kicker to top dead center. And then crack it open, crack the throttle open. Oh, it's just a hair, just enough where you know that you can feel the slide come up just a hair. And you kick it, and it usually starts. Starts the first time. Well, actually starts the second time you kick it. Haven't had any problems with that. I'm debating on whether to put new decals on the tanks or just leave it, because it's just kind of that old patina. It kind of gives it a little bit of class. The interesting thing about these XRs, and there's other bikes like that, is they have a lighting coil in addition to their ignition coil. And if they have a lighting coil, you can kind of tap into that to make it street legal. Of course, you can get aftermarket stators that put out a little more wattage to make the lights brighter, in effect. But I don't ride at night, and what there is with the high-low beam is good enough for me, and it's good enough to pass inspection. There are whole kits you can get from various manufacturers that make it street legal. They'll have the headlights, the tail lights, blinkers, etc. And I don't put blinkers on mine, but I kind of pieced this together. As you can see, the headlight mask is DHH, and that came with the headlight, and it came with the high-low beam, and I think that was under $50 off of eBay. You can get the tail light that looks pretty much like stock. Actually, it looks almost exactly like stock, except it is wired for a brake light as well, not just the regular running light. And then you can just kind of piece together the horns. And there's this little, right here, this high-low beam. It comes with the horn, and it's got the directional signals. Again, I don't have directional signals. And this is the high beam indicator right here. Funny thing is, this whole unit I think was like $40 off eBay too. I can't remember who makes it, but they're on eBay as well. And just makes it very easy to put these things together and make them street legal. And I guess that's part of the fun, is you can ride these powerful little bikes, thumpers with a lot of power, and ride them on the street now. Maybe end up getting a little better tires than what I've got. But for what I need and what I do with it, it works. Let's see what we can do about going for a short ride. As you can hear, it's got the stock muffler on it, and so it's pretty muffled down. It does have a lot of power. You open the throttle and it does pick it up. I'm not much on a wheelie person, especially on the street, but I'm no doubt this thing could do one. Fun. Also, DRZ400, the 400E, also has a lighting coil, and I've converted one of those for a friend of mine, make it street legal as well. Find them out there. It's a good way to get a street legal bike, or out of a bike that was made for off-road. And a lot of times those off-road bikes are a little bit more powerful than street bikes. Anyway, I appreciate it, and go out and have fun.